What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run getting things done. And I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time with this one. I'm going to get right to it. Have you guys noticed that the beggars, I'm not going to even say homeless, because I don't believe that they are. The beggars, they're not bummy anymore. The beggars that I see, they are well kept. I've seen them in a few different places, and I had to bring this up. It's something that I thought about before, but after what I just saw, I'm like, nah, I gotta finally talk about this. I seen, and this is a couple. Well, they're a family, because it's the wife and the kids out there. Man's out there with his family, panhandling. They hold the sign up. They now wave. They changed the meta. I don't know who came up with that idea, but that changed the meta, because now they all do the wave. You know what I'm talking about? Before, they would just stand there with the sign and look at you, and now they wave. And if they get close enough to your car, they'll talk to you. Now, before, they would talk to you, but it's different now, because they be all like, bless you, and they say things that manipulate you emotionally into feeling bad for them when you otherwise wouldn't. I mean, you can see them with your own eyes that these people are dressed very well and clearly are not struggling, but they're still trying to make you feel compelled to help them. Well, Chris, how do you know they're not struggling? Oh, okay. If they're dressed sharper than I am, they're probably not struggling. Now, not to say that I dress the sharpest or whatever. I wear a lot of athleisure. I have a lot of really fucking nice designer clothes, but I typically wear that stuff when I go on vacation. And I have a bunch of designer clothes that I've only worn once. I know that's so fucking wasteful. I've got a bunch of designer clothes that I've worn on vacations. I literally wore them once and they've never been brought out again. I probably should pull that stuff out this summer and start wearing it again. But anyway, if they're out there wearing designer stuff, fake or not, I'm sorry, they're not struggling. If they're out there clean, healthy looking teeth, hair washed and styled, they are not struggling. If they out there wearing Jordan 11s and Air Maxes, they are not struggling. Okay? If they're out there with the latest Samsung flagship phone or the latest iPhone, they ass is not struggling. It's a freaking con. I'm telling y'all. I'm not giving any of these people anything. I'm not saying that I won't give anybody anything, because I do like to help people whenever I can. But those ones like them that clearly ain't struggling, I'm not giving them anything, man. I'm gonna have to pass. But let me circle back around to what brought me to this. Now, this particular family, I've seen them a bunch. And I'm like, I know they don't live anywhere around here. There's no bus that gets to over here. So they had to either drive here themselves or be dropped off. And if they have a vehicle to get around, that vehicle requires gas. So, And as I thought, I happened to catch them walking. Now, this is after months of seeing them out there begging and being like, I don't know about these folks. But I catch them walking to their vehicle, and they get into a Honda Odyssey. A really nice one. It wasn't new, but it was newer. Their vehicle was newer than mine. They ain't struggling. So, yeah. I'm noticing that the beggars nowadays, man, they don't even try to look the part. They ain't even trying to look the part. They just out there asking you for money. And To hell with how much you struggling in this current economy that Biden left behind for us. What about us? And last but certainly not least, I believe that many of them, at least this particular family here, and other people that I've seen out there like them, because I've seen several others, they are out there doing better financially than most of us. They are not hurting for money at all. They are out there. It's a bit of a traffic thing right here. Just got to pay attention to that while I kick it with y'all. But they are out there taking advantage of people less fortunate than them by manipulating them emotionally into giving them to give up their hard-earned cash, while they out there just standing around asking for yours and driving a better car than you, dressing better than you, and likely eating better quality food than you. They're not eating ramen noodles. I can tell you that right now. If you know, you know. Ramen noodles, man. Woo! I've had my share of those things. But yeah, they not going home to eat ramen noodles or ketchup sandwiches, egg sandwich. I had one of those. Yeah, they not going home to make the egg sandwich. All right, I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.